The Lady Vols look to rebound after 2 ranked losses so far this season. They're going to take on Rutgers in the Bad Boy Mowers battle for Atlantis. Rutgers 3-1 with only a loss to Seton Hall. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slasher U. I'm your host, Christian Rao, here with my co-host, Steve Feck. And we're going to break down this game as we get ready for it on Saturday afternoon at noon. This is going to be a good matchup. Really looking forward to it. And initially, before we even start and really break down this game, Steve, I think the biggest question we got to ask is, can the Lady Vols rebound?
Well, literally and figuratively. I mean, that's really the question here.
Right.
But I'm not ready, even after the last game, to say the Vols are overrated. Okay. And when you're 1-2 and you've gotten beaten the way they've gotten beaten, I can see why there might be some nervous Nellies out there, looking at the outside and say, well, maybe Tennessee isn't everything that they were predicted to be. And yes, okay, Jordan Horson's been out. I understand that. That's a big loss. But Tennessee has the roster length to overcome that. Rakia Jackson's been just, God, what a great college basketball player. But I don't know, in the locker room, that confidence factor. We alluded it to a little bit when we were doing the preview of Kentucky Gonzaga. What is that feeling? What is that vibe in the locker room after some pretty tough losses?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Tennessee, their 2 losses came against ranked opponents. Okay. They've played 3 games over the first 7 days of the season. Okay. Again, another tough challenge. Now a win over 3-1 Rutgers is going to do a lot, I think, mentally for this team to say, okay, we are this good. We are as good as we thought that we would be. But if they struggle in this game, I think we have to have a separate conversation. And we've talked about the Lady Vols a lot this year so far. And I may start to have to question my belief in this team if they struggle against Rutgers. I mean, this isn't the Rutgers team of Vivian Stringer and national championships. I was surprised that they haven't played since 2014. That actually surprised me, because Tennessee Rutgers, for me, for a long time, was an annual event. Awa Shinobi, she led the Knights with a career high 18.6 assists in the win over North Carolina Central. Again, not a power school. She has stepped up her offensive game a lot this year. She has an improved jumper. She always plays great defense. And there's an emerging freshman named Kayleen Smichael.
Mm-hmm.
I think those 2 give Rutgers hope as to what is to come. But I do not think that Rutgers is nearly on the level of Tennessee at this point, even with Tennessee struggling. They have done a great job on the boards, though. They had 45 rebounds in their last game. They rebounded everybody. I think they out-rebounded Seton Hall as well. So they're doing a good job on the boards. And if this game was in Piscataway at the Rack, I could see myself saying Rutgers could pull an upset here. But I think Tennessee will right the ship. I think as goes Rakia Jackson, so go the Vols right now. Even if Horston does come back, I think they're going to have to ease her in. That seemed like a pretty serious, I think they called it a left extremity injury, but it looks like it was a high ankle sprain to me. I mean, I'm not a surgeon, but that's what it looked like to me. But if they could ride Rakia Jackson until Horston gets back and healthy, I think the Volunteers can start to gain that confidence back, and I think they will figure things out and beat Rutgers pretty handily in this one.
All right, you're going to check that one out at noon Eastern. Let us know your predictions in the comments below. Who do you think they'll win this game? Will the Lady Vols return back to their winning ways? Will we see them still ranked come Monday when the rankings come out? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.